Hi guys, it's moi. It's time to do our CBD talk. I'm gonna have special guests coming in tonight, actually too. I lied. And they'll pop up as soon as I kind of invite them. I've never done this split screen thing, so it's new for me. So I'll kind of wait till an audience kind of joins, and then we'll kind of get started. I know that there was a demand for this live, so I'm excited to share this information with you guys, and it's really powerful stuff, so I hope we get a good turnout. And yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for people to kind of come on here. Okay, cool. So I see how this kind of works. Once I'm ready to introduce my guests, I'll be able to add them on camera, and we should go like split screen. So yeah, okay, so guys, basically the agenda for tonight is kind of going to go like this. I'm going to give you guys an overview, a mini education about CBD, very brief, and well, not so brief, but brief enough. And then I'm going to invite a company owner in to ask her a bunch of questions, and we're going to have a really nice conversation, and you guys can hear from a leading expert in the industry, as I'm not an expert in the industry, but a advocate for sure. So I'll do that. Then I will have another person join us who has beautiful testimonies about CBD oil, and he's a wellness coach, and he will talk about some of his clients' testimonies and the wonderful things that have come of that. So that's awesome. Then there's going to be another special announcement right at the end. So I do encourage you guys to stay to the end. This may go a little bit longer than a usual live, but it's packed with information. We're going to try and get through it quickly as possible. This is the live. If you're watching this back now, you are watching the replay. So it will be here for you guys. Secondly, let's hold questions and answers till the end once all the information is given, and then I'll rely back to you guys, and we'll open up a Q&A with me and with, sorry guys, doggy's going home. So that's kind of the agenda. This is how it'll work. I hope the split screen thing happens. So I see a nice audience has built, which is awesome, guys. Thanks for coming. And as people come in and jump on, that's great. So basically, guys, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It took me a while to immerse myself in the information and educate myself, and to really, understand what this is all about, and sourcing and quality. And I wanted to choose a company again that I could align myself with, that again has good integrity and, has a good product that I can share with you guys. So I know it's been a long time coming, and I know I promised to do this live. So we're going to do this live. And enjoy, guys. So I have some notes. I am going to do a little bit of reading. I know I usually do like a straight on to you guys, but I want to make sure that I get all the information. So I do have some notes. So if you see me looking down, that's why. So let's do this, guys. And then I'm going to introduce awesome people. Okay. So hold tight, and thanks for coming, and let's go. Okay. So what's kind of important to understand about CBD oil is there's a lot of misconception. A lot of people are like, oh, CBD oil, you get high, and it's a drug, and it's, it's no different than marijuana. And that's false. Okay. So I'm going to kind of talk about these kind of terms. So basically, this popular oil is produced from cannabis plants, okay? So, but unlike other cannabis products such as THC, it's non-psychoactive, so there's no high to it, and it doesn't cause any of the same side effects as it would to smoke a joint or eat edibles or whatnot, okay? So cannabis oil is not an essential oil, although the name can be misleading. It's its own world of oil, okay? And here's kind of the lowdown. I'm gonna talk about 3 oils. So there's hemp oil, okay? And hemp oil is readily available online as a food product. It's praised for its 1-to-1 ratio of omega-3s and 6, and it's made from hemp, okay? CBD oil, okay, also known as CBD hemp oil, contains high levels of CBD and low levels of THC. So this is in regard to the mechanical, but not the psychoactive component of CBD, and it's also made from the hemp plant, okay? Then there's cannabis oil, which is essentially an extract or absolute, and it's taken orally, ingested a few drops several times per day, and that's made from the actual marijuana plant. That's going to have the THC. That's going to have those high effects, okay? And both have great properties, but right now we're going to focus on CBD oil, okay? So conventional cannabis oil being rich in THC gets people high, whereas the CBD oil does not, okay? CBD is just one of many ingredients in cannabis plants. So most people know CBD as one of the ingredients, but some mistake the fact that CBD is always associated with cannabis as a recreational drug. Again, so I just kind of mentioned that. So in fact, CBD is one of more than 85 ingredients of cannabis that have varying effects throughout the human body, the mind, and the nervous system, okay? CBD oil is one of 2 most prevalent ingredients in the cannabis plant. So CBD, again, along with THC, is one of those 2 main ingredients in both hemp and cannabis plants, and CBD is found throughout the seeds, the stalk, the flowers of the plant, and it's easily extracted, and the plants are female, okay? CBD also works naturally within our body. So our bodies, guys, are pre-existed and pre-wired, okay? And CBD, along with a number of other chemicals found in the cannabis plant, work naturally with our own receptor sites. So it makes up the endocannabinoid system, which is the ECS, which are found primarily in the brain and the central nervous system. Okay, the list of things CBD could potentially benefit is a long one, and we're going to talk more about that once I bring in my guest, okay? But the body's endocannabinoid system is a massive network of cells, receptors, proteins, and it deals with just about anything that our body can do, so including our mood, our memory, our motor control, our immune function, our reproduction parts, okay, pain perception, appetite, sleep, bone development, and that's just a few, guys. There's so many great benefits, okay? Because CBD oil works naturally within the ECS, which is that system I spoke about, the list of things CBD could potentially benefit is massive, okay? And we're going to hear these awesome testimonies a little bit later, okay? Now, CBD interacts with, but does not bind to the CB1 receptors. So what does that mean? When you smoke a joint or when you're using, when there's THC, what happens is we have these receptors called C1b receptors, and they're found on neurons and the glial cells in our brain, and the CB2 receptors found in the immune system. So unlike THC, CBD does not actually bind to these receptors, which leads us to the next thing: it won't make you high, okay? So when you smoke a joint, they bind to the CB1 receptors, and you get that whatever the high, whether it's a body high or a mind high, is because of that binding to that specific area in the brain, okay? So we know that CBD won't make us high. So along with THC, because it's a main component of the cannabis, it's THC that gives marijuana users, again, that high. I really want to drive that home so people understand that CBD is a non-psychoactive in nature and therefore will not make you high, okay? In fact, CBD can negate the effects of THC. So for instance, if someone is too high, okay, while THC has been known to cause anxiety and the paranoia and the increased levels of stress along with the high, CBD actually brings about the opposite. For this reason, CBD is being more used to treat anxiety, depression, and all kind of like behavioral mood aspects. So right there you see the difference. So it's almost like it can bring you down, okay? In the UK, CBD oil is already classified as a medicine, guys, and it's been available in the UK as a nutritional supplement for a long time, okay? They say that the Queen used it for her menstrual cramps back in the day, yeah, that old lady, okay? This means that the British government recognized it and they understand the health benefits and the significance of it, considering recreational cannabis is still legal. It also means that CBD will likely be put through the same rigorous test like any other drugs, okay? Any company with CBD oil who's selling CBD oil, they too go through FDA standards. The facilities have to meet certain standards, and we'll talk about that, okay? CBD blocks the addictive effect of other drugs. So there's a whole bunch of studies done, and this one specifically in 2013 was done on rats, and scientists found that CBD oil can successfully block the addictive effects of highly addictive painkillers such as morphine and whatnot. And specifically, CBD reduced the pleasures of morphine, making it seem less of a reward. So that's also great to maybe look at cannabis as something that to wean people off of drugs and pharmaceuticals, okay? I'll talk really quick about some basic benefits, and then I'm going to bring our guest on. So benefits. So CBD can be sedative or energizing. It depends on the dose. The larger, in doses larger than a few hundred milligrams, CBD oil can be used as a sedative to help insomniacs and others who have trouble sleeping. In lower doses, CBD oil can cause alertness, okay? So it has both, and there's different strains. So CBD has in some cases be proven to be better than an antidepressant than what's currently available on the market pharmaceuticals. So there's dozens of recent studies which have shown that CBD can work to treat various illnesses, okay, including depression. Unlike traditional treatments involving counseling and medication, CBD acts almost immediately and doesn't cause any of those really awful side effects and withdrawals. And for anyone who has been through depression and did choose the route of using big pharma, coming off of those drugs, a lot of people struggle, and the effect lingers far past weaning down and coming off of that. So if there's something we can offer people who unfortunately deal with that awful thing we call depression, and they can do it naturally, combining various things and using CBD oil, that's just like another wonderful, wonderful thing. And depression's close to me, so I know that that's something that if it was available or I knew more about it at a time, that it would have been something that I for sure would have used, okay? CBD can be used as a digestive aid, and according to the National Cancer Institute, CBD can be used to stimulate appetite while at the same time limiting the nausea and vomiting, making it helpful digestive aid for those fighting illness that decrease hunger, okay? But that doesn't mean it's only solely just for people who have cancer, okay, for digestive reasons. When it comes to treating illness, again, anxiety, cancer, depression, epilepsy, these are just the beginning, guys, and the possibilities, falling asleep, my foot. The possibilities seem almost endless with CBD, and this is this beautiful thing, okay? To date, research has revealed that CBD has a wide range of medical benefits, ADD, ADHD, Parkinson's, mad cow disease, Huntington's, kidney disease, rheumatoid, arthritis, sickle cell anemia, Crohn's disease, and so many more, guys. So there's really this huge place for CBD. Okay, even animals and pets are benefiting from CBD oil. And when I talk with Stacy soon, she's going to mention about a product that they have. So that's something that's great. Okay, CBD oils from industrial hemp is legal. Okay, while CBD derived from the marijuana plant is still legal in most states, CBD derivative from industrial hemp, which consists of practically no THC, is legal in all 50 states and more than 40 countries, okay? Many states are now also promoting hemp farming opportunities, and again, Stacy and I are going to discuss that. So since 2013, an increased demand for CBD dominant cannabis has spurred several states into promoting opportunities for legalized industrial hemp production, and there are currently 31 states in which it's now legal to grow industrial hemp, and including Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee, West Virginia, and all states where tobacco farming industry has declined. So it's also giving these farmers a chance to replay and come back into business and give them sustainability within crops that they already have. Okay, now I'm going to figure out how to bring Stacy in. Give me 1 second. This could be tricky here. Okay. Let's see. Stacy, if you're there. Hold on, guys. Sorry. if Stacy, if you're here, if you can get the camera. Just give me a second, guys, because I want to get Stacy on here. Let's see. 1 second, guys. She should be able to just pop in here. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm having some difficulties here. I may have to stop and start so that I can get Stacy there. Stacy, okay, Stacy says she's there. Stacy, can you click your camera so that you can actually come on? There should be an invite button and you should be able to click accept and come on. Let's see. You see her. Okay. I don't see her. And I can't hear her. Can you guys hear Stacy? She's here. Okay. That's fun. I do not see her anywhere. Can anyone hear Stacy? No. Okay. Guys, what I think I'm going to do is we'll have to do this in 2 parts. I'm going to stop it and start it so that I can bring Stacy in because I don't know why I can't see her. So 2 seconds, guys. This will be part 1 and then it'll be part 2. Oh, wait. Stacy, if you look in your notifications, you should see the invitation and be able to accept it. People are saying they see you, but they can't hear you. Okay, I'm going to shut it down, guys, and come right back.